The 12 Divine Pleiadian Laws. Pleiadian Light Forces transmissions channeled by Michael Love. Prelude. This is a special Pleiadian message to the starseeds of New Earth, for immediate planetary broadcast. The data in this transmission is derived directly from Channeled Earth Alliance intel and from the ancient mystery school knowledge passed down through the ages by the Great White Brotherhood. This special channeled data stream is encoded in a way that will activate your DNA to the highest levels. Review the information presented here a couple of times and take some notes as you go, so these divine guidelines will be fully integrated into your being. If you do, we promise, life will become amazing and every moment will be a grand experience for you. Begin transmission. Great One. Down through the ages, the Pleiadians have brought vast amounts of knowledge to Earth, assisting humanity in their evolution. All great wisdom and teachings, written into the ancient spiritual books and taught in the mystery schools and used in the technology of Earth, ultimately originated with the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians are a highly evolved angelic race of creator beings that possess powers and abilities which would seem like magic to 3D humans. The Pleiadians achieve their advanced levels of evolution by understanding and working with the natural and divine laws of the universe. The Pleiadians say, first know the law, then work to keep it at all times. To master the laws of the universe is to master the self and then the entire universe. Quantum physics is an advanced Pleiadian science of the understanding of the universe, and while many of the beings of Earth understand its concepts, the 3D version is only the tip of the iceberg and there is much more. Advanced Pleiadian knowledge says the universe works like a giant living computer system. All of its components perform the same functions as certain electronic and electrical devices, just on a much larger scale. This universal computer system is very sentient and conscious and works with all the information in the universe and has no limitation to its power and capability. The laws of the universe are the programming code that runs on this universal computer system. These universal programs work exactly like lines of computer code that execute and perform specific functions. The code is always running, however, since each law is interconnected to other universal laws, it checks to see if certain conditions are met, and this affects the final output. As you read the divine laws below, attempt to see how they are interrelated and dependent. The Pleiadians and other star races adapted these prime universal laws as guidelines for their civilization when they settled in the fifth dimension. The 12 Divine Pleiadian Laws. Divine Law Number 1, the Law of Consciousness. Consciousness is source and first cause. All things arise out of consciousness. Consciousness is all that exists and is the energy called the universe. Consciousness is singular. Consciousness is eternal and cannot be created or destroyed, only transmuted. Consciousness is sentient life. Consciousness is mind, its movement is thought. Divine Law Number 2, the Law of Relativity. All things are interconnected throughout the entire universe by the same one source energy field. As above so below, as within so without. These connected energy fields are always moving and transmuting into and out of form, but are never disconnected. When the smallest energetic movement occurs in this one energetic field, it affects the entire universal field. Divine Law Number 3, the Law of Vibration. Everything in the universe is vibrating at a specific frequency. The vibrational frequency creates the structure and property of a thing. Everything is in a perpetual state of movement. Thought is the first vibrational cause. Emotion has the strongest energy potential of all vibrations. Love is the fastest universal vibration and fear is the slowest. The universe is partitioned into 12 distinct vibrational layers, and each higher dimension vibrates faster and is less dense energetically. Dimensions are not places, but ranges of frequency. These frequency ranges are universal constants that do not change. Between every dimension exists a built-in connection, a portal, a doorway or wormhole, that allows movement between dimensions. These multidimensional access points are called chakras. There are 12 primary chakras in this universe, which are also the same chakra portals placed across the earth and ultimately within the layered body system. Divine Law Number 4, the Law of Rhythm and Cycles. Vibrational frequency is eternal movement that has a specific rhythm. This rhythm has a distinctive pattern of repetition. These pulses establish universal level cycles, stages of development, and seasons. The law of rhythm states that everything is like a pendulum. Whenever something swings to the right, it must then swing to the left. This rhythmic pattern is set in motion and regulated by consciousness. Divine law number 5, the law of sovereignty. The one eternal, omniconscious being that exists in this universe is the highest being that exists and is completely sovereign. This same law applies to all beings. No other being has authority over you. To be sovereign means to know who and what you truly are, and to be this. A sovereign being is his or her own source and does not need a leader as he or she leads themselves in a responsible and honorable way, doing no harm. The sovereign being always operates from the highest vibrational levels of love and consideration. A sovereign being has a divine character who not only is the king or queen of his or her own world, but he or she works constantly to improve the quality of life around them. The one who does not know himself cannot be sovereign, but instead shall be the subject to all manner of false authorities. Divine law number 6, the law of creation. Thought is first creation. Sound vibration is second creation and assembles the geometric blueprint. Light is the third creation that gives dimension. All is created. There is nothing that is not already created. All is created in energetic form and exists there. Nature is the highest creation. The purpose of creation is for the one consciousness to know itself, in all ways, experientially. This is what you are doing. Divine law number 7, the law of polarity. Everything exists in duality, everything has poles, everything has its opposite, however opposites are identical in their nature and different only in degree. This polarity is the basis for all power sources that exist in this universe. You cannot know one polarity unless you experience the other. Up and down, love versus fear. Divine law number 8, the law of space-time. The only time that exists is now, and the only space that exists is here. Now and here, or nowhere. The past and the future are non-realities, and attempting to exist there is unconsciousness. All things exist at the same time and in the same space. Each of these things are vibrating at different frequencies and may or may not be detected physically. Divine law number 9, the law of attraction. Energies that resonate at the same frequency are attracted together, in this universe. Simply put, like always attracts like. Things that resonate differently are opposed, and naturally move away from each other. You will always attract things to you that are a vibrational match, no exceptions. Ask yourself what you are wanting to attract and align energetically with that. Divine law number 10, the law of free will. This is a free will universe and you have the freedom to do as you will. This is where things get interesting because this law and line of universal computer code has a fork in it. You can do what you want if it comes from love. And you can do what you want even if it doesn't come from love. Why? Because this is a free will universe, period. Continue reading this data stream and your question will be answered. Divine law number 11, the law of cause and effect. Every single action in the universe produces an equal reaction, no matter what. For every action there is a matching and corresponding reaction, no exceptions. Another word for cause and effect is karma. What you give is what you receive, and there are no exceptions to the law. What you do is done unto you, and again there are no exceptions to the law. The law of cause and effect is similar to the law of attraction, where a thing always attracts what it is or similar things to itself. Nothing is random. There are no coincidences, no luck and no happenstance. Every cause has an effect and every effect has a cause. Ultimately, you are the prime cause of all things. This takes time to fully understand, but when it is understood, the universe begins to bow towards you. The primary teaching here is focus on what energy you are giving and receiving, not what the other is doing. The universe is dealing with it all, right at this moment. Always operate from a position of love and only goodness will follow you. If harm is done mistakenly, you may certainly mitigate any negative karma by doing only the opposite of the mistake. Divine law number 12, law of manifestation. Consciousness transforms energy into matter. Desired manifestation is the ultimate final output produced from understanding and applying all the other divine laws. It is the final line of universal code that runs after all other universal laws have been executed. The neat thing here is you are in complete control of running this final line of code, making sure the process is complete and successful. The universe set everything up for this to work this way in advance and placed you 100% in charge of the whole thing. The one who conceived and created all this in the beginning surely must be a super intelligent and compassionate being. Since everything is already created and exists in unlimited versions and variations in energetic form, your divine ability and work is to simply align your being with what you desire vibrationally, and the object of your desire has no choice but to manifest before you. You may already be a master manifester, and these Pleiadian keys will help you do this much faster and with greater ease. Pleiadian Manifesting Keys. As the conscious observer, you must totally saturate your being, senses and emotions with the thing you desire to manifest. You must fully experience the thing inside, right now, because now is the only time a thing can manifest and exist. Watch for those synchronicities, as this is the sure sign your manifestation is about to appear, right before you, into the material world. Is this magic? Yes, and it's the only real magic. You are the creator and you have the power to create anything using conscious energy. Be conscious of the fact that the quality of your creation will depend solely on your vibrational frequency. Pleiadian Master teaching about frequency and vibration. The prime directive about frequency and vibration is this: always vibrate high. This is the goal of all life. Here are the things that raise your vibration faster than ever: meditation, harmonic music and sacred tones, art and creating, dancing and yoga, being in nature, gaining deep knowledge on many subjects, and doing the inner work to release all old traumas from the layered body system. What you ingest is everything. Eat light, eat natural, and you shall be light. Eat light and you will turn into light. Eat only from Mother Gaia's table each day. We tell you that meditation is a must every day. Breathe in slowly and deeply, and this is the prana of life. Exhale long and deep, and this shall align and repair all of your body systems, in seconds. You must be in nature every day. Nature will align you and cure all that ails you. Use crystals and ascension tools left behind by the ancients to channel incoming light into your being. The highest vibrational crystals on earth are transparent monatomic crystals. These crystals were used by the ancients to fully ascend their civilizations. Monatomic crystals work as powerful energy amplifiers to quickly raise consciousness levels and sustain a higher vibrational frequency. The highest vibe is love, and this is the attainment of the master. First give love to yourself, and then your entire world will vibrate high. The highest Pleiadian teaching is to start right now being 100% true to yourself. When you do this, you begin to take control over the forces of the universe. The Pleiadians teach that light is information and darkness is the lack of information. The virtue of soul is knowledge, for one who knows is good and reverent, and has already attained divinity. Hermes Trismegistus. Great One, we see you, and we give you great honor. Just know that you are very important. Thank you for coming to Earth at this time and for all you are doing. Let us know if you have manifested a desire recently, or if there is something you would like to manifest. We will certainly apply some energy towards your desire to help the process out a bit. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians. Special credit and acknowledgement to the Earth Alliance and the Great White Brotherhood. 5dearthproject.com. Recommended source for high vibrational monatomic Andera crystals, AnderaEnterprise.com.